For decades, Apple's market dominance relied on one absolute rule: total, uncompromising control over the hardware you hold and the software inside it. This strategy of vertical integration ensures that outside code and third-party interfaces cannot disrupt the proprietary iPhone experience. When Siri first launched, Apple built it to be the native voice of this restricted ecosystem. This closed loop is the primary mechanism protecting Apple's industry standing and its high profit margins. That model faced a sudden challenge when the tech industry rapidly pivoted toward generative AI models. The scale of this external innovation quickly exposed Siri's limitations in processing complex, open-ended user queries. Apple found itself in a strategic bind. Developing a proprietary AI of this caliber would require years of research and infrastructure they currently lack. Outsourcing that intelligence to a competitor would mean breaking the foundational rule of the walled garden. With iOS 18, Apple chose a high-stakes compromise, opening its gates to third-party AI models for the first time. They calculated that compromising ecosystem purity was a necessary trade-off to ensure their flagship assistant remained useful in a market defined by generative intelligence. Apple restructured Siri's software architecture to function as an AI broker. This flowchart illustrates the new system. When you speak a command, the operating system must instantly analyze and triage the intent of that request. The first pathway handles personal, device-level tasks, like setting alarms, sending texts, or finding photos in your local library. Processing these tasks on the local hardware provides an immediate privacy benefit, as the data never leaves the device. The second pathway activates for complex, generative queries or world knowledge questions that exceed what the iPhone can do on its own. Siri hands these prompts off to integrated third-party AI models for remote processing, then delivers the answer back to you. Throughout this handoff, the native iOS interface stays exactly the same. This invisible routing allows Apple to inject external intelligence into the phone without forcing you to open a separate app. The core innovation of iOS 18 is this invisible software router, which hides third-party processing behind an Apple-owned interface. This shift in device architecture reflects a broader change in how tech companies compete for AI dominance. By utilizing this routing mechanic, Apple has transformed Siri into an AI aggregator. This creates a strategic advantage. Apple lets competing companies bear the multi-billion-dollar compute costs required to run these massive AI models. Apple gains the user experience benefits of the latest AI without shouldering the massive research and development risks themselves. This defines a new standard for market power. Winning the AI era no longer requires building the most capable underlying model. The ultimate power belongs to the company that controls the default hardware interface users interact with every day. By integrating third-party AI, Apple has ensured that regardless of which external company develops the leading model, consumers will still access it through an Apple device.